Hello everybody. Today there's 4 more properties I'm going to share with you. We're headed into Maryland, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and South Carolina. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful day and your cup is always full of happiness. So we're going to begin in Maryland. This property has 4 acres of land and it's listed for $135,000. This is the highest price in today's episode. And this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house with 792 square feet of space. And it's at 1604 Steamboat Wharf Road in Fishing Creek, Maryland, 21634. And it states it's been on the market for 56 days and was built in 1975. So let's take a look at this and see how much house we're getting for our money in Fishing Creek, Maryland. $135,000 with 4 acres of land. So in Fishing Creek, Maryland, we are in Dorchester County. And the population of Dorchester County is right around 32,000 people. And your median home values are right around $275,000. So this one's sitting on 4 acres of land. Nice little single family ranch. Looks like we have a blacktop driveway. We have a shingle roof from the looks of things. And a light and bright interior space. You can always go check these houses out in person. The listing agencies and the addresses are always found in the description box below every video. And your real estate tax rate in Maryland is just over 1%. And that's what the county assessor is going to come out and gauge your property taxes on. So here's your kitchen. So we do have some open cabinets down below with a gas range. We do have window above your double sink. Looks like laminate countertops. You can always have home inspections and base your offer on the results of your home inspection, the condition of the home. You can always ask the agent how long the home has been unoccupied. But if anyone's looking in Maryland for 4 acres of land, this one might suit your needs. This one again is in Dorchester County. So here's the bathroom. Looks like a single shower. We're just going to bypass that lid. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community, because this is where I take you through state to state, through town to town, to see just how much house you're getting for your money. And there's the full bathroom. So these look like bedrooms. Now when you have your home inspection, they'll let you know if your windows are wood, vinyl, or aluminum. Now that may be just a plywood floor that's been painted. But again, go check it out in person, get the lay of the land. So this looks like we do have closet space. And this again is at, it didn't cut off my address here. Hold on and I'll give you the address again. 4 acres of land, $135,000. Another larger closet and another bedroom. Median home values are right around $275,000, so you've got a lot of room for equity building and a lot of return for your investment, I should say. Room for growth. There's your water heater. Here's your laundry. That's nice. It can come right in from outside. So you do have a washing machine. You may need a dryer. Looks like you're on propane gas. Looks like you do have AC. Now when you get there again, you'll find out if the siding is vinyl. We are on a concrete block foundation. Oh, we have a detached garage. That's nice. So here's the interior of the garage. Concrete floor. Looks very clean. Paneled walls. Are those 2 garages? Are we getting 2 garages? Let me go back up there a minute. Yeah, we're getting 2 garage spaces, 2 detached garages. That's fantastic. You could turn one of those maybe into an ensuite. Fishing Creek, Maryland right here on 4 acres of land. Looks like you've got woods right behind you. If anybody goes and checks this out, let us know in the comments. There's your Rheem AC unit. Very pretty. So you've got a single family ranch house with 2 detached garages on 4 acres of land. Nice, and it looks like it's been well maintained, but again, go check it out, have those home inspections, and you can always make offers on these properties. They're placed on the market to be sold, and this is 1604 Steamboat Wharf Road, and that's Fishing Creek, Maryland, 21634. So let's check it out on the map. Okay, so here's Hickory Cove over here to the east, Tom Cove right here to the west, along with Tom Point. We have Hoopersville down to the south. Jason's Crabbing Supplies is right nearby. So we're right below Swan Island. Look at this location right here. So here's Fishing Creek right here, and then it says we're near Hoopersville. And there you are on the map. Right below Andrews, Toddville, Wingate. So there we are on the map. Let's take a look at the satellite view for your 4 acres of land. This looks like a really pretty location. There it is. Nice rectangular parcel. Right off of Steamboat Wharf Road. Beautiful. And this again is $135,000, built in 1975, with a 2 detached garages, I should say. Welcome to 1604 Steamboat Wharf Road. 3-bedroom, 1-bath home offers beautiful Chesapeake Bay sunsets and endless potential for the right buyer. Bring your inspiration and create your own perfect weekend getaway. You do have a circular drive and lots of garage storage space. Each garage is 19 by 23. Fishing Creek is ideal for those who love fishing, crabbing, boating, or hunting. For anyone simply looking to relax, soak in everything Chesapeake Bay has to offer. Previously had 2 houses on it, so the previous well and septic permits on file with the health department. Do your diligence, it states. And let's see, it was sold for $75,000 back in 2012. Now they're asking $135,000. It was reduced from $140,000, and the property is 51 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate in Maryland is just a little over 1%. Not a bad house right there on 4 acres of land for those of you seeking that kind of recreational lifestyle, and that's Fishing Creek, Maryland, 21634. Been on the market 56 days. Okay, so now we're going to head into Rupert, West Virginia. This is another ranch. This was $114,500 on a little more. It's just shy of a half an acre. It's 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms with 1,717 square feet at 354 Clay Street in Rupert, West Virginia, 25984. It's only been on the market 3 days, built in 1988. So let's take a look and see how much house we're getting for our money in Rupert, West Virginia. We're also going to get a garage with this house. Scroll back up and start at the beginning here. Okay, so here we go with this one. Rupert, West Virginia. This is very pretty. So we have a covered porch. Looks like we have some brick exterior and vinyl siding with might be a metal roof. And in Rupert, West Virginia, we're in Greenbrier County. Population is just under 33,000 people. And the median home values here are just under $200,000. And in West Virginia, your real estate tax rate is 0.52%. So half of that of Maryland. So here's our living room. Now you may find hardwood floor beneath the carpet. Looks like we're going to need a light fixture in the living area there. Nice Brick fireplace, very pretty. Hardwood flooring. And this is Rupert, West Virginia, 25984. Hot off the listing press. How's everybody out there doing? Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're staying away from this flu. Oh, my goodness. It just lingers. And pardon me and pardon my voice, but it is all up in my head. I just can't seem to shake it. I am feeling way better than I was the last 2 weeks, but it's just lingering. So stay healthy. I am taking the vitamin C. I'm using the Vicks. Drinking a lot of tea. It just lingers. Okay, so this looks like our kitchen here with vinyl flooring. We do have a wall heater, it looks like. We do have a window above your double sink. Some upper and lower cabinets. Plenty of room for an island if you wanted one. So we're going to need a range, but you do have a range hood. This one might need a little attention. It looks like they were painting. But again, go check it out and get the lay of the land. Do have, looks like maybe that's a pass-through window there. Getting a little color with the interior. There's your furnace, Lennox. Laundry room, designated, that's nice. Okay, so this looks like one of the bedrooms with closet space. We're getting some carpet. And again, we are in Rupert, West Virginia, 25984. And this one is in Greenbrier County. So here's the full bathroom. Another lid. Boy, striking out today with those lids, people. If you're new here, you'll soon realize we like those lids closed. But it's our bathroom nonetheless with a vanity there with your sink, and looks like mirror is above it. Not sure if there's a medicine cabinet. Light bright interior, that's always nice. Looks like another bedroom with more closet. Another closet space. If anybody wants to live in Appalachia and you want to be in West Virginia, this one might suit your needs. $114,500 is the asking price. Another bathroom there. Looks nice. Here's your single shower, walk-in shower with assist handles. They come in handy. Okay, so here's your 2-car garage with an automated garage door opener and a loft space, which is good. Great for storage. Nice garage. Looks as though it's vinyl sided. And there looks like the back side with another covered porch. This is very nice. And that may be a metal roof. I can't quite tell, but it does look like a metal roof. Wow, look at how pretty this is. And this is Rupert, West Virginia at 354 Clay Street. Now, as I always mention, if you want more land, you can ask the listing agent if the seller has more land available. You can also do some research yourself in the Greenbrier County records. And if they have more land, and if you want more land, you can always ask for first right of refusal if they have more land and they're willing to sell it in the future. You also have a paved driveway. Now, I'm not sure if that's your neighbor or if that's another house on the property. We'll look at the description here in a minute. Looks like a really pretty parcel. It's definitely vinyl sided and it looks like a brick foundation. Yeah, it's a metal roof. It's one less thing you'd have to worry about, right? And there's another view of the front of it. That's very, very pretty. Nice shutters along your windows. Pretty covered porch. So let's see what the description says. 354 Clay Street. And let's see our street view before we get to the description. Very pretty. Look at that. And you always want to research the areas, research your neighborhoods, do your diligence, right? That looks very pretty though. And let's see where we are on the map. So there we have Meadow River nearby. Okay, so Kessler's up here to our north. Rock Cliff over to the east. Crawley down to the south, east a little bit. And then we've got Dennis down to the southwest. So we're right near Rock Cliff. You're right near 64. You've got Summersville up here to the north. So here we are. Red marks a spot. So we are right above Beckley. Right here. So we are east of Oak Hill and east of Fayetteville, West Virginia, and south of Summersville and north of Lewisburg, right off of 64 right there. So let's take a look at the satellite view. And there's your square parcel right there off of Clay Street. Looks like you're surrounded by woods as well, which is nice. And let's see here. It's been on the market 3 days, built in 1988. And it says here, 4-bedroom situated on nearly a level lot, just minutes from I-64, 25 minutes to Lewisburg or Beckley. Home features a living room, den with fireplace, large eat-in kitchen, as well as a nice raised rear patio for entertaining. It's being sold as is, it states. You may be able to qualify for a USDA rural loan on something like this. And let's see, it was listed for $114,500 back in August, and that's where they're currently priced after it was removed, and now they've relisted it, and the house is 38 years old. So it's $114,500 on just shy of a half an acre, and that is in Rupert, West Virginia, 25984. Very pretty property right there. And now we're going to head into Marion, South Carolina. This is another single-family ranch for $109,900, so we're reducing the price. This is on a little more than a quarter of an acre, and it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house with 1,322 square feet. It's at 207 East Pickens Street in Marion, South Carolina, 29571. Now, this house has been on the market for 168 days, and it was built in 1970. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Marion, South Carolina. So in Marion, South Carolina, we're in Marion County. The population is just around 29,212 people, give or take. And the median home values here are just under $300,000. And your real estate tax rate in South Carolina is going to be 0.53%. So this one does have a shingle roof. We have a little covered entry. Shutters along the windows. It looks like a brick foundation. Cute little house right here. So there's your floor plan. 3 bedrooms. 16 by 14 living room, 11 by 13 dining room, 12 by 13 kitchen. Primary is 13 by 13. So here's your kitchen. Cute. So you do have a couple of really nice windows above your sink. We're going to need appliances for this house. Looks like laminate flooring. There's our paneling. Looks like it's been painted. Now, the windows could be aluminum in this house, but again, go check it out and get the lay of the land. And this one, again, is $109,900 in Marion County in Marion, South Carolina, where the home values are just under $300,000. Looks like the bathroom's been updated. So this might be bedroom spaces. Remember to leave me a comment, you guys. Let me know where you're viewing from, because it's always great to have everybody here. Headed already into the new year, you guys, 2026. It's unbelievable. Sure, time goes fast. Okay, so this must be our living room. And that's all they're going to show, unfortunately. But that's a cute place, too, for $1,099. And this is in South Carolina. So this is 207 East Pickens Street. So there's your living room. Nice big window in the front. There's the bathroom. Looks like we could move right in there. It's very clean. And then there's your kitchen. Quite a few cabinets. Cute little place right there. 207 East Pickens Street, Marion, South Carolina. Been on the market 168 days. Let's get a look at the street view here. Very pretty. So there's your neighborhood. But again, we research the neighborhoods. You can drive around at different times of the day. Hopefully they've picked up that trash. Maybe something got into the trash container. There it is. And let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we are, let's see here. Rains is down to the south. And we've got Sellers up there to the north. So we've got Mullins over here to the east, along with Fair Bluff and Tabor City. And Florence is right over here to our west. And there is Highway 95. So you're not far off of 95 by any means. And you're not too terribly far from Myrtle Beach. Maybe a couple of hours, if that. And this is Marion, South Carolina. Let's get a look at your satellite view here. There is your rectangular parcel. 207 East Pickens Street in Marion, South Carolina, 29571. And it says here, charming 3-bedroom, 1-bath house located within the city limits of Marion, recently updated with interior paint and new LVP flooring throughout. It's move-in ready, features a heat pump, city water and sewer, no HOAs, ideal for primary residence or if you're building or rental portfolio. And you're conveniently located near amenities, it also says. And it was listed for $129,900. Now they're down to $1,099, and it's 56 years old. So it looks like the seller is motivated. So again, make your offers. It's been on the market almost 170 days. And that is in Marion, South Carolina for $1,099. Cute little place. All right, now we're going to head into Pennsylvania, into Linesville. Look at this place. This is $49,900 house, under $50,000. Wait until you see the interior. It's 2,756 square feet of living space with 4 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms on a little more than 1/4 of an acre. It's been on the market for 10 days, built in 1920, and it's at 333 West Erie Street in Linesville, Pennsylvania, 16424. Let's take a look at this. So this is going to need a little cleanup. Now that does look like it may have vinyl siding. So this looks like it is a enclosed porch. Looks like we're getting a shingle roof. So in Linesville, Pennsylvania, we are in Crawford County. Population is just under 84,000 people. And your median home values are right around 120,000. And in Pennsylvania, your real estate tax rate is 1.41%. Look at the interior of this. So we got hardwood flooring. Looks like we have a wood stove insert with your brick fireplace there. And look at the woodwork and the lead glass. This has got character and charm and possibilities. And this would be quite an undertaking. I understand that. But if any of you are looking in Linesville, PA, and under $50,000 is your price point, take a look at this and let us know in the comments. You've got built-in drawers here at the bottom of your lead glass cabinets. This is a showstopper, and I'm sure it was just gorgeous at one time. And it has the possibilities to be gorgeous again. Look at the woodwork. Under $50,000 house right here in Linesville, Pennsylvania. Beautiful. It's a shame when they sit vacant like this. And this is what I say, just make your offer based on the condition. You'd have to be okay with wanting to renovate, of course, and having, such a large square footage. But this is very, very nice. Maybe you want to go in with somebody and you've always wanted to renovate a place in PA. This might suit your needs. Look at these those pillars are gorgeous. Floors can be refinished. Crank up that wood stove and just keep yourself toasty. And I would imagine that if you lightened up that green and put in like a creamy white color or an antique white, that just really brighten it up. So we do see some issues on that ceiling, but again, go check it out in person, have those home inspections. And this is $49,900. Wow. And again, this is Crawford County. Beautiful French doors. This is another one of those houses that if walls could talk. Wow. There is what we can see of the staircase. These features and the architectural detail in houses like this are just so unique. And in one of the previous episodes, we were in Ada, Oklahoma, and that house was amazing also with the architectural detail on the inside. So definitely meander through the episodes if you're new here, because it's pretty amazing the houses that are out there that are way below what you'll find on Zillow for the median home sales. You don't have to spend $200,000 for a house. You don't have to spend $100,000 on a house. You may eventually once you put your efforts into it, but this one's under 50. So there is your front porch right off your living room there. There's your radiator heater. Wow, this would be a beautiful home to walk through. Linesville, Pennsylvania. Okay, so here's another room. Oh my goodness, look at this. So you've got more drawers, more lead glass, more beams on the ceiling. Somebody wants to restore this. Oh, what a beautiful house this will be. Under $50,000 too. There's some pocket doors. Yeah, with a lighter interior color, this would really shine. And again, ask the agent how long it's been vacant, because it does make a difference. They don't increase in value, these houses, when they sit empty. They just don't. Looks like we might need a window here. Wow. Okay, so here's another area of the house. Not sure if this is part of the kitchen. But again, somebody get in there and get the lay of the land. Yeah, here's our kitchen. What we see of it. It's an old sink there, isn't it? Wow, right on the three legs. Big windows. Beautiful cabinets. Look at that staircase. Wow. Just envision this with lighter wall colors. It would be amazing. Okay, so here's the upstairs. Isn't it a shame to just have these houses like this just sit vacant? It is such a shame. It's just crying for someone to bring new life to it and call it home. They don't build houses like these anymore. These are just true gems, I think. Look at that. So this looks like we have some closet spaces. Now that looks like it's vinyl flooring. There's another angle of the fireplace. There's probably more than one the staircase, fireplace. What am I saying? I would imagine there's probably more than one staircase in this house also. Okay, so this might be your back porch, back laundry room maybe. There's another lid. At least there's a commode. It's been winterized. That's always good. Look at this. So there's your enclosed porch. This is probably on the back. That's heated. Was at one time anyway. Wow. If any of you are interested in renovating a property, definitely check this out in Linesville, Pennsylvania, in Crawford County. It's at 333 West Erie Street. And you could make an offer, and you never know. You may be able to get this house for $39,000. They're asking $49,900. Okay, so this looks like it may be, that looks like it might be on the second story. Kind of wild how there's a wall sink right there. Painted blue floor. Unless this is on the lower level. But again, go get the, check it out and get the lay of the land. It definitely needs some attention. But it'll be well worth the effort, I think. Okay, so here's another bathroom. That may be a clawfoot tub. And I bet those sinks are, they could be porcelain. They're probably they could be cast iron, I guess. I bet they're heavy. Wow. So these look like bedrooms. I love the built-in drawers. Even if it were just cleaned up and scrubbed really good, it would make such an impact. Just get in there and clean it up and just see what you're getting into. Wow. Let me know what you guys think of this one. I love these finds. Under $50,000. That's probably attic space there, going up the stairs through that little door. More character. And that's what they're going to show us of this. So let's get some description off this. 333 West Erie Street. And that is Linesville, Pennsylvania, 16424. That house is just shy of 2,800 square feet of living space on a little more than a quarter of an acre. It's only been on the market 10 days, built in 1920. So let's take a look at look how pretty. So you do have sidewalks for that walkability. Looks like it does have a shingle roof. So here's your neighborhood. Beautiful church right across the street. And here we are on the map. A lot of amenities all nearby. Linesville, Pennsylvania. So we are, let's see, right on the line pretty much. And you've got 79 right here in Geneva. You've got Connie at Lake. So, and then you've got, let's see here, what else have we got? Girard and Fairview. So this is northern Pennsylvania. You've got Grove City down here to the south and Hermitage down to the south along with Newcastle. And then you've got the Ohio line is right over here to the west. Right here's Linesville. So then you also have Cochranton over to the east, Sagertown, and then Jamestown, PA, and Greenville are right to the south. So you're right below Conneautville. So let's see here. Here is your satellite view. And there's your square parcel. And again, that's right off of West Erie Street, and it looks like you're also right behind Penn Street, near all the amenities. And that's 333 West Erie Street in Linesville, Pennsylvania, 16424. If any of you are into renovating a house and you're looking for square footage, definitely check this one out and let us know in the comments. It's been on the market 10 days, built in 1920. That has a lot of possibilities, I would say. $49,900, under $50,000. And then this one here is in Marion, South Carolina. This is the single ranch for $109,900 on a little bit more than a quarter of an acre. It's been on the market 168 days. And this one here is in Rupert, West Virginia for $114,500, just shy of a half an acre with 1,700 square feet. Or if you're looking in Maryland, this one's sitting on 4 acres of land in Fishing Creek, Maryland, 21634 for $135,000. And that'll do it for today's episode. Wherever you find yourself, hope you're having a wonderful day. Your cup is always full of happiness. Keep that glass full of gratitude. And we will see you in the upcoming episodes because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. And remember, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.